Hello my crafty friends, it's Beverleigh here over at Crafting Chaos, and a few weeks ago I made this easel card on the scan and cut, and it's a shaped easel card. Now I've cut all the pieces out, so what I've got is this shape, so this is how it's meant to be. I've got a little stopper from the inside here, so I'm going to map that together. I'm not quite decided if I'm putting a greeting on it or some flowers or something similar, just to give it a bit of added dimension. And that's going to fit on there, so that's going to act as the stopper for the card, like so. So before we do that, first of all we need to put our layer on top, which is in this colour. So we only need to put glue on the bottom half of the card. Now I've shrunk mine down a little bit because I've got quite a few thank you cards to make for all my lovely gifts that I received for my birthday. And even though I'd asked this year for everybody to contribute to breast cancer care, which a lot of people did, and my target was £150, and I actually raised £195 up to now. So I'm absolutely made up. People that know me know that that charity is very close to my heart, because 14 years ago I lost my sister at the age of 45 to breast cancer, and I never quite got over it. And obviously I'm there for her children now. She had a son of 18 and a daughter at 9, and I think everybody sort of rallied round and did the best, and I think they've absolutely done her proud, and I think she'd be thrilled to bits with the way things have worked out for him. I just wish she were here with us to enjoy it. So as you can see, I'm just putting the matting layers together. Somebody did ask would I assemble a card so they could see how it went together, so that's what I've done. And I've made myself a thank you sentiment for in the middle, which I'm going to stick down with some foam pads. I'm just going to do that now. So this is really quick. It didn't take no time at all to stick it down on the, to cut it out, sorry, on the scan and cut. And it's quite an easy to assemble card. All I've done is the simplest of stamping on this circle part here. The glue seems to be really stuck on with these. I need to get my little tweezers, my trusty friends, when we're removing the backing off foam tabs. I don't know if you have this problem, and I think these ones are perhaps a little bit older than some of my other stock. I'm trying to use up some old stock before I open the new stuff, but I think I might have to break into some new and call these about done. So if that's how my card's going to stand up, I need to work out where the centre is so that I can centre my greeting, and that having popped it up on the pads will give it a little bit of added dimension, like so. Again, I'm going to just stick this one flat on the inside as my stopper, like so. I'm just going to place it where I think it looks right, and that's going to hold there. And this one I'm going to pop up, but I need to decide what I'm going to do on there. I think I might put another greeting on. So I'm just looking what we've got that might be suitable just to go on the inside. And I think I'll just stamp with love, because it was all my presents that I've received. Obviously people know me to a T. I got some flavoured rhubarb gin, which I absolutely adore, especially with a bit of ginger ale. It gives it a nice like rhubarb and ginger taste, so I do enjoy that. So oh, I think I've just pulled that one apart, but it's okay. I think we can have it as 2 words, so we're going to have with and love here, and that should fit on there nicely. So I'm going to bring in my trusty stamping platform. I have a couple of these. I've got the this one from Hampton Arts, I think it is, and I also have the Tim Holtz one, which is a bit bigger, and I also have the postcard Eureka one, the smaller one, and I absolutely love them all, and I use them all very regularly. So I'm going to just stamp that there. I've positioned it where I want. I'm going to use my favourite thing, my favourite ink at the moment for just black, and that is, if I can find it, it's been a while since I've been in my craft room and everything seems to be upside down, because I made the big mistake of letting my son come into my craft room to play on his Xbox whilst he was down visiting us over the summer, and I don't think he's put things back exactly where they were, and now I'm struggling to find things. So if you can just bear with. And this is my favourite ink. My favourite things, hybrid ink, which is great for both watercolouring and Copics or Pro markers, and I have both. So I'm just going to do it a couple of times, and that's why I absolutely adore these stamping platforms, because if you don't get it perfect the first time, you can go in straight away again, and that way you know you've got that lovely crisp image. I'm just going to take that stamp off. Just a stamp that I got free with a magazine. So I'm going to position that there now, and once I get this with a couple of foam pads popped up there, it's going to be more stable. So you could cut this in any size you wanted. The file that I actually made was bigger than this, and I've just reduced the size because I wanted to make some quick thank you cards, and I thought I'd just fancied doing something a little bit different. Tend to go for lilacs and pinks, and I just thought this green might just give it a bit of a pop. So I've just got the foam pads, and again I'm just getting my tweezers to remove the pads, or rather the tops, because I think these ones have had it really. I think I'm going to have to break out into a new one and have some new foam pads. I think they've just got so sticky now, it's so very difficult to get the backing off. I'm a little bit hoarse today again. This fluey cold seems to be doing the rounds at school again, and so far I seem to be avoiding it, but I just keep waking up with this funny throat on and off, so I'm hoping that it doesn't develop into anything more than what it already is. So there's that there. There's the easel card that we made, the fancy shaped one, and it'll fold flat for going in an envelope. I think it's about 4.5 by 4.5, so it'll fit in a 5" by 5" envelope. Yeah, so I think that's going to go nicely in a 5 by 5 envelope, and that's our card for today. So I hope you've liked that one. I know I got a lot of likes and a lot of new subscribers when I actually did this card, and it was very simple to make the file. And if you look for it, it's the Special Shaped Easel Card on my YouTube channel, and if I can remember when I come to upload it, I will put a link to that video where I actually show you how to make this card. Okay, excuse my nails, I've not managed to get them done for the last couple of weeks, so hopefully next time I'll be able to get them done. Alright, thanks for watching, bye.